From Recorded Future News and PRX, this is Click Here.
I hear you're a massive Star Wars junkie. Is that true?
Yes, I'm quite a junkie, a Star Wars junkie, to be honest.
From Recorded Future News, this is Click Here's Mic Drop, a longer listen to one of our favorite interviews of the week. I'm Dina Temple-Rustin. And in Tuesday's episode, we told you about Mando. He's a pretty famous Vietnamese hacker who stole the personally identifiable information belonging to hundreds of millions of people. And then he sold it on the dark web. He was eventually captured by the Secret Service and brought to justice. But Hugh is a new man now. He's flipped. He's helping police catch other hackers and has started mentoring the next generation of white hat hackers. And among his students is this soft-spoken IT guy we'll call Mando, who learned a lot about hacking from Mr. Hugh.
Before I met Hugh, I didn't think about hacking. He showed me the reason why we need to hack back, need to attack.
Teaching the good guys to hack the hackers.
I can bring you in warm, or I can bring you in cold.
Stay with us.
For decades, China's economic rise has been symbolized by the unstoppable force of low-cost manufacturing. But today, a new and far more disruptive wave of competition is unfolding. One that threatens not just Western manufacturing, but also the West's geopolitical dominance. I'm journalist James King, and in my new audiobook, Global Tech Wars, from Pushkin Industries and the Financial Times, I'm unpacking what China's rapid technological ascent across cutting-edge industries like artificial intelligence, electric vehicles, and surveillance technology means for the future. Find Global Tech Wars at pushkin.fm/audiobooks, Audible, Spotify, and wherever audiobooks are sold.
If you're looking for a daily guide to cybersecurity news and policy, sign up for the Cyber Daily from Recorded Future News. It serves up the day's most interesting and important cyber stories from our sister publication, The Record, and then aggregates all of the big cyber stories you might have missed from news outlets around the world. Just go to therecord.media and click on Cyber Daily to get all you need to know about the world of cybersecurity right in your inbox.
I'm Dina Temple-Rustin, and this is Click Here's Mic Drop. Our guest today didn't want us to use his real name, so we agreed to call him Mando, like the Mandalorian. He's 26, lives in Ho Chi Minh City, and his day job is working in cybersecurity.
That's my daily job. I go there, I do security, I do detection and stuff.
But when the sun sets, the mask comes off. Or rather, it sort of comes on.
But at night, I become a cybercrime investigator.
He's a kind of digital vigilante, a watcher of watchers, driven by a deep sense of purpose and a great love of Star Wars.
I got a lot of sense of justice. I want to see myself in the middle of the battle. Do good to other people around you, which is, I think, probably my purpose.
Mando spends his nights lurking in forums most of us would never visit, reading between the lines, looking for patterns, sifting through chat logs and source code with the quiet focus of someone who really believes, that truth leaves a trail.
My philosophy of investigation is passively listening.
That idea, he picked it up from the CIA and the FBI. He's never trained with them, never worked for them, but he reads about them and their open source methods and their doctrine on intelligence gathering. And he follows it all to the letter.
It's like 80% of unclassified information will eventually point out the 20% of classified information. So I take that by heart.
Mando builds his own tools to do that. He scans the darknet, he reads what's not said, and in 2022, he pulled together a cybersecurity conference in Vietnam, his own version of DEF CON. And it was there that he finally met Human Go, the infamous PII hacker.
Did you understand how important he was?
No, actually I don't, because like I was so focused on organizing the stuff.
I see.
But I know he was a hacker, a black hat.
Mando lived and worked in the same circles as Hugh, so he'd heard stories, but they'd never actually met. Mando is, admittedly, a little bit shy, so he never sought out Hugh directly.
I never got a chance to like say hi to him because I'm too afraid.
Until there was beer.
At that night, we have gala dinner. We drinking, and I because I'm so drunk, I was like, I'm coming to other's table, and I say hi to all of them. Also, I talk to Mr. Hugh a little bit, but I think he probably not gonna remember me.
And yet, Hugh did remember. They exchanged numbers, started texting, and a little like a young Padawan passing notes to a reluctant Jedi.
Close your eyes. Your eyes can deceive you.
Mando started sending him some of the things he was writing.
I sending him, here's my blog, Mr. Hugh, please read it, and hopefully give me feedback on it.
And Hugh did.
And he sent materials that are actually helpful. He not just giving me feedback, he also showed me another way.
So he took the time to teach you more.
Yeah.
He sent tools, reports, real-time details of what he was doing.
This is like gold. This is like knowledge. Like, you speed up my process.
He sped up his process, especially around something called stealer logs, massive spreadsheets of usernames, passwords, and personal data harvested by malware and then sold on dark web forums. Most hackers use stealer logs to exploit people, but Mando realized he could use them to hunt down those hackers instead.
I just keep present him with the finding that I have. So I showing him quite a few materials about the stealer logs.
He treated them like breadcrumbs. Follow the trail, find the Sith.
When I know about it, I think it's like a black magic, right? Oh my gosh, I found something. Oh my God, like I can search through this. I can investigate based on information. Because nobody teach it or sharing it in Vietnam. Nobody know about it.
Right.
Before I met Hugh, I didn't think about hacking, to be honest. I'm not good at hack. But when I actually met with Hugh, he showed me like the capability and the reason why we actually need to hack back.
So after he learned about those stealer logs, Mando started doing his own freelance investigations. And one day he was looking through a stealer log and the data inside looked a little, fishy.
I was taking a look at all the data I collect and evidence. That's like so weird. This account must be stolen. I look at all the data source and there was a single keyword, a very small keyword in all the data pointed out to him. He leave it. That's a keyword of his real name to register PayPal account.
The criminal used his real name to register a PayPal account. And that tiny clue, he cracked open the case. And Mando was pretty excited.
I was jumping around. I was like, it's crazy, man. It's crazy. Like, it could be months, it could be months.
Right.
So long. But like, I remember like, I was sitting right here in this chair. I was like, laid back, like, the got it moment. It's so excited.
And then he went further.
We found his identity, but we want more.
They decided to take this bad guy down.
So we trying to hack into his infrastructure. We found his panel, and we do run an exploit, and we got it. We in. We got in. So we just snatched all his data, all his victim, all his credential information. We actually pinpoint where he lives.
And yes, it worked. And yes, it felt so right.
Do you think that there are things Mr. Hugh knows or taught you that he only knows because he used to be a black hat hacker?
I think that was the thing. His attacking mindset was something that he got from the years, the day he was a black hat. He see things different. Use the attackers tool against themselves. Let's be real about it. It's war. It's a cyber war. Hacking a hacker is just like a hacker hacking you, right? So you are on defensive all the time, right? If I'm Floyd Mayweather, I gotta counterattack, right? Because I cannot sit duck here.
In this latest cyber war, as Mando sees it, Vietnam is the new battleground.
Vietnam is getting a lot of attention, being targeted. Like my friend's family just got scammed yesterday. It's like everywhere right now. Because we grow and they know we have money now. So they targeted us.
It's not every day you find a Jedi in the shadows or a former cyber criminal wielding the Force for good. But here they are, this unlikely pair, bending the dark arts of hacking into something almost noble. Not for fame, not for credit, just because someone has to.
Nobody knows I work with him. That's the crazy about it. I was like a shadows. Nobody knows what I'm doing. And nobody knows like my relationship with you. Just a handful of people.
They fight back with the only tools they have. Lines of code, intuition, and the kind of experience you really can't learn in school.
So you're like this secret helper for him.
Yeah.
If you think about Star Wars, that he becomes kind of a Jedi master that's showing you the Force, do you think that's too much?
Man, that's magic. That's the Force.
From Recorded Future News, this has been Click Here's Mic Drop. It was written and produced by Megan Dietrich, Sean Powers, Erica Gaida, Zach Hirsch, Lucas Riley, and me, Dina Temple-Rest. It was edited by Karen Duffin. We'll be back on Tuesday with an all-new episode of Click Here. Have a great weekend.
If you're looking for a daily guide to cybersecurity news and policy, sign up for the Cyber Daily from Recorded Future News. It serves up the day's most interesting and important cyber stories from our sister publication, The Record, and then aggregates all of the big cyber stories you might have missed from news outlets around the world. Just go to therecord.media and click on Cyber Daily to get all you need to know about the world of cybersecurity right in your inbox.